So
Thursday.
either we adapt or we perish, right?
That's right. But it can very much be used to your advantage. There's many applications where it can be used to your advantage. Think I've said it to you in our conversations, and I've said it in the press. My biggest fear about AI is not AI itself. It's somebody who's great, somebody who's super talented, somebody who's a real powerful thinker who uses AI versus the person who is all those things and doesn't use AI. I think we know what's going to happen there. The person who is using it to amplify all their great skills is going to go by leaps ahead of the person who is could be extremely or equally or even more talented without AI than the other person, but they're going to fall. They're going to fall behind. I think that's the part that I fear are for those individuals who don't, bring that into their ecosystem.
But then I talk about this on a lot of episodes where there is this synthetic everything, fake AI generated videos, you know, AI generated content that it's not fake, it's synthetic, right? It's not real. And then people look to have real conversations, and that's where I think that in that situation, having this type of human to human conversations becomes much more relevant, right?
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. It is incredibly important. When I think of, we think about, a big part of my world coming from the creative side of whether that be software development, whether that be advertising or marketing or branding. If we put AI on the side, we still have a commitment to excellence, whether that be creative excellence, coding excellence, you name it. If using AI is the tool to get there, bravo. If AI is there to make it fast and to commoditize excellence, as you said, that becomes the thing that is just what everyone is calling AI slop, right? There is no human in there. There is no judgment. There is no conviction behind it. It's just pushing buttons and getting an output as opposed to being a participant in that output. Again, having these conversations like you and I are having, or for somebody who's looking to go back to growing their career who would go on a podcast and speak, right? No AI here, right? Maybe in time that'll get replaced. You and I will be, AI avatars, doing this podcast for us. But until that happens, speaking engagements, podcasts, YouTube, phone calls, video meets, that three-dimensional interaction between humans is very important to be able to further a relationship. Otherwise, it's sort of two AI agents speaking with one another, and that does not move anything further. It just is, exactly what it is, and it becomes very commoditized conversation, if you will, as opposed to you and I came to this podcast together with a commitment to creating something excellent for your viewers. If we didn't have that commitment, we would just let two AIs create a commodity piece of programming to put out there on the internet.